YouTube, hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. We're doing a little after stream recording here, just to kind of go into the actual roster construction that we used for this this EX fight that you're about to see. I did showcase the entirety of like building the roster, the actual first attempt that we did, and went through all the details in that, but I wanted to explain before we went into it, because obviously I made some mistakes going into the roster construction. I didn't know what I was walking into. We just did it a full, like, just full first experience. The one thing that you're absolutely going to need is you're going to need an esuna that matches your damage type. So right now I'm rocking with magic water damage with Tifa, just because I've got the bunny gloves at OB10 over the course of the last couple months. So since I'm rocking the magic damage with Tifa, I need to make sure I have an esuna silence, so I can make sure I can heal that off of Lost Number's silence effect. That way Tifa can still do enough damage to Lost Number before Lost Number is able to do some solid damage back to us. You do get blind inflicted in a couple of the fights in this. I think Lost Number and the trio of boss enemies to the left. So if you have a physical party team, you are going to want to bring in blind. And if you're using Sephiroth for water debuffing like I am, this is a physical attack. So if he gets blinded, he won't be able to utilize this anymore. So there is some merit to bringing in an esuna blind as well, or an esuna darkness rather, if you have access to it. For me, I'm fortunate in the fact that I actually have this as one of my better magic stat sticks. So I already have an esuna darkness, so it just worked out that I've got it available anyways. But yeah, other than that, there's two routes to take here. One's either the magic damage route, where you're going to go to the right and fight the little machine boss and take the magic damage up, or the physical route, where you're going to go to the Iron Giant, go with physical defense debuffs, physical attack buffs, and take the physical damage instead. Whichever one you want to do, there you can do both. You can do either. If you guys would like to see the physical attack portion, I do have Maritime Sword at OB10, so I could run something similar to what we did for the guild battle. If anybody's interested in seeing that, I can throw a little something together. But yeah, hope this video helps people. Like I said, I'm gonna showcase the entirety of our first attempt, how I built the roster, a full 9 yards. I'll put chapters in as well, so y'all can skip around and go to where you need to go. And yeah, we'll do some more attempts, and if I find something that's like a better route, or if I find a better strategy, I'll be sure to make another video, post it on here for y'all to watch and follow along. But yeah, if you're interested, by the way, and you're not in a guild, you're more than welcome to join our KatKrew Guild. I put the details down in the description below. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, no cost. Okay, yeah, let's walk through it really quick. I'll build the water team with everybody, and let's see if we can't make this fun. All right, so we're gonna need water damage, obviously, so that's gonna include Tifa. I think I'm probably going to run Kate as my support here. So let's do bunny gloves. If I'm running Kate, that means I don't need to have the magic attack up, so I can just run feathered gloves in my offhand here. We're gonna go ahead and give her the tidal wave. We're gonna give her all magic attack up. Give her ultimate weapon. Go to sub equip. Let's go for water potency here. Let's give her Orthodox Raven. Where's she at for water potency right now? 61. So one more gets her up to another 15%. Yeah, I'd rather run the one more then. Let's just throw Noble Collar on. That's fine. I don't need the HP anymore, right? I guess I could run personal style instead. Yeah, the magic attack stat's a little bit higher this way. Let's do this. I don't need above 11,000 HP yet. And then past the level 8 breakpoint, that's when it starts to fall off a little bit. It goes from 15% to 10. So I'm probably just gonna run a magic attack, magic ability potency weapon. So like Sun Umbrella would be fine. Gets her up to that boost 4 breakpoint, which is another 30% damage versus the 15 we were getting before. That's better than the 10% we'd get from the water potency at this point. So gotta recognize your return, right? Let's run. Do we want to run Sephiroth or Kate for our water down? I'm thinking Sephiroth, honestly. And the only reason why I'm thinking this is because I think I'd rather have him here giving magic ability or magic attack all at that level 5 to boost her damage up a bit more. And then we'll run Tempest in the offhand. Go ahead and give him the Heliacal Rising, or however you say it. I will give him Water. Perfect. We'll give him the fire, because why not? And then I wonder if we need sigil breaks here. We probably do. I should probably make sure I've got sigils on. Let's do this. Circle. Give him his ultimate weapon. And then this one we can actually look to just finish off the rest of his magic ability potency. So we've still got 21 points to go. We don't have any magic attack buff right now. And since we're looking at magic damage specifically, let's go ahead and boost that up. Let's do Electro Cannon first, which should give him a good, yep, it gets him up to level 5 from that breakpoint. Perfect. We're not using Kate Sith, so we can steal his Megaphone. And probably a little bit of HP here. We can do Personal Style. Actually, wouldn't we want to do, yeah, Serpent Eater isn't quite as high. That's fine, though. That's fine, though. Yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, so right now we've got magic defense down and water damage up. We've got water resist down. But really, that's all we really need in terms of status ability or status effects. So we can go ahead and rock the Bahamut robe here. We can run Aerith and just basically give her all of her normal. That is not the right weapon. They look so similar to me. Here we go. Get some magic defense. Go ahead and do Breath of the Earth. Triangle. I don't have a triangle at all. Sick. Oh, tight. Okay, all of them are bad. Wonderful. Rad. And then for this, we can actually max out the rest of her magic attack all allies with Bahamut Fangs, which I'm fine with. Let's do that first. Let's give her you get immune for some more magic ability potency and some magic attack. And one heal weapon. Heavier heal. How about this one? And then her ultimate weapon. We should be good to go. All right, let's take a peek. So the idea is this bottom one that gives us the physical attack buff. We're saving that one for last. We don't need it at all, right? Because we're running a magic damage build. So let's avoid that one at all costs. And then do this. Seems that way, which is nice. Keep everybody topped up here. I was hoping I wouldn't have to get hit by this. Didn't do that much, but still a lot of max HP to lose. That takes it out. But now this should actually get us to a point where we don't have to think too hard about the rest of these fights, right? We should just be able to do the plus 60 magic attack here. Okay. So now, interesting. Let's do the damage route. Let's do the damage route, because remember that when calculating score, how much damage you're dealing in these fights matters, right? So we want to try to get as much damage off as we can. Let's go into this fight. This is the fight against Lost Number. So first things first, let's lower its water resist. Ah, interesting. So I'm gonna need Esuna Silence here, because now she can't cast. I have Esuna Fog. Okay. . 'Kay. 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 ' We should still be fine. Yeah, we don't even need to. We're fine. There we go. Perfect. Get some ATB back. That was not a great fight against Lost Number there, but... Alright, so this is where initially I took this, and I still think this is the better option, but I see where this is useful. Just for being able to, like, reduce the water resist on the actual boss. But I think being able to cast things faster works the same. Oh, interesting. They moved the boss. Is the boss different in this one? Oh, there's a separate boss in this one. Ooh, interesting. Damn, I didn't get it off in time. Are we okay? Yeah, we're fine. I was gonna say, this thing's going down fast. There are 3 bosses here. I didn't realize that these were all bosses. Let's just do this. Because we're not gonna sigil break this in time at all. Yeah, it's very fun. Very, very fun. I think this takes it out. Perfect. It is a bit, yeah. They've done a good job of making that a lot better with like the Vincent releases and now this water banner for Sephiroth. Because this is the first time we've seen a water banner that has like a legitimate water damage weapon since Tifa's outfit came out for Easter. So it's been a long time. So yeah, I'm on your side on that for sure. All right, so here is where things get interesting. I feel like this is probably where you're probably making the decision between, do you care if your summons are weaker? Or do you want to get your water resist down one more tier, right? Because the single target ability potency is perfect for this team, right? That they're only doing single target damage, and making Tifa kill things faster feels more important. So let's just do this. And then we're gonna have to tent or cottage after this fight. You can obviously use these little fights to farm your limits back up. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Yeah, we're down 40% on everybody. We'll have to actually heal before we get into this next fight. I think the tents were next to the boss. We could just use supplements here too, because you get quite a bit. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's go over there and grab the tents really quick. We'll fight the Cactuar as well. We'll do the last random encounter here on the way to grab the chest. Because then the idea is I want to leave the last combat, or I want to go into the last combat with my limit breaks charged if I can. Looks like we're going to, because she should have it charged up here. Yep, perfect. And remember, tidal wave's not going to do that much anymore because we lowered the potency on it, right? That one goes down. We grab our tents here. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to be able to break the Cactuar. Hopefully we can kill this in time. It doesn't matter for like point's sake, obviously, but 3,000 needles is a big attack. Oh, it just hits all 3. That's fine. Noting that I have not used limit breaks yet either, and that is intentional. Like the ultimate attacks, rather. I'm doing that on purpose. All right, so these don't have sigil break phases. They want you to fight these, which is good news for me. There's our Megalixir. Okay. So now that we know we're not fighting that guy, things get a little bit more interesting. So let's go down here and grab this last fight. Before we go in, let's use a tent here just to get our HP back up to a decent spot so we don't, basically so we don't die. We may not even have to use this, but I want to make sure that we're okay for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into this fight. We're going to switch to Sephiroth, use his ultimate weapon to get his attack buffed up. And then use the buffing stuff on Tifa. So we do this. We do this. Into torrential thrust. We do this as well. And then pop off. His defense is higher now, so the limit breaks aren't going to do as much anyways. Maybe I should have just popped off at the beginning. 411 is actually still pretty good. Interesting. I wonder if... No, we should be fine still. Yeah, we should be fine still. Just one more. It's down. Okay, so this was the right route for sure. For the magic damage route, right? Not the physical route. The physical route we would start with this fight. And so here, obviously, we don't need the physical attack up at all. There is merit to coming here first just to grab these resist. So we don't get silenced. It's probably just the magic defense one though, right? Because we get a little bit more damage. There's no damage here for us, so let's do this. And now the idea here is that we will use the Megalixir, because the Megalixir is going to get all of our limit breaks back up anyways. It's going to heal us all back to full, give us all of our ATB. And so now we can just go into this fight and pop right off. So let's do it. I have no idea what this fight is. Oh, it's Masamune. Uh-oh. Ooh. I don't know why I didn't expect this. I'll be so for real right now. So he's immune to magic defense down then. Let's do that. I'm actually not sure why the auto battler was using the feathered strike so much. Should be fine here. Is she still alive? DPS, DPS, DPS. Go, 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 go. Yep, fine. Stop using that. You're not debuffing him. Okay. 1.1 million, yeah. I took a little bit more damage there than I would have liked. And that fight took a little bit longer than I would have liked as well. But that was probably me running the auto battle. We did clear it. We only used 2 items. Both of them were pretty high value items though. Yeah, that's to get all the crystals for this. That's still 600,000 points of leeway. So you could have used way more items than I did, like way more items than I did. I will not be 10th. I can tell you that. I will not be in the top 10. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, 4.3. That seems more accurate. That seems more accurate. Interesting. So yeah, so if you have the Sephiroth thing completely OB10, you'll crush this for sure. But yeah, that actually wasn't too terrible. That last fight's actually pretty fun too. Nice. Well, that's cool. Yeah, and obviously now you get all the rewards too for hitting the 3 million. Right, that was the highest you had to get was 3 million, right? Yeah. And even then, like, you're actually shooting for 2.5 to get all the crystals. So you don't actually need the 3 million. The 3 million is just more branding stones to help like boost the damage on your weapons or the defensive capabilities of your weapons. You really only need 2.5. So in that case, like if you do as much damage as I did, which obviously I have OB10 stuff, so like you might not be able to get that high. But if you can finish the EX round and get all the extra score bonuses and stuff and fight the extra hard boss, this 2.5 should be pretty attainable for most people. But yeah, pretty fun. That'll be fun to map out as well. Now that I know that the one thing does silence as well. Whatever one that was, did silence. I think it was Lost Number silence does. We'll make sure that we go in with silence specifically to counter that. But then other than that, this is yeah, so this one's physical attacks, this one's magic attacks. I think that if you go here first, get the magic ability potency up, and then immediately go here and grab all the status resist, you could probably get away with it. I only got inflicted with, we did get inflicted with blind as well, but blind doesn't really matter with the magic build specifically. So I'm not worried about that. I just need to bring in esuna silence, which I can just switch that team over to have, right? I put fog on because I assumed it was going to be fog. I mean, I have a silence materia right here, and that changes that fight completely. Like instantly that changes that fight. Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, that's great, man. That's great.